Just do it, eh?
Just do it, eh?
Just do it, eh?
So it's A, not A. A?
A.
A. Like a...
A.
Yeah.
E-H.
Yeah, E-H.
Yeah. Just...
Not hey.
No.
Oh.
We say hey. I say hey.
Yeah. Because South Africans say hey.
We say hey, but it's kind of A.
Welcome back to the Dear Sonia Pen Pal Club. I'm your host, Sonia, and this is our very first English episode, and I'm so happy to introduce our guest today. Please welcome Reena.
Thank you. Thank you for hosting me and inviting me. It was a surprise.
It is.
Yeah.
I even had a nightmare last night. Can you believe it? I couldn't sleep last night. I was so nervous because I never had the English
And this is in
episode.
real life.
It is.
This is in real life, so I get it.
Today, I thought, like, you know what? If I want to talk about something in Canada and about Canada, I think you are the best person.
I hope so.
You're probably wondering, like, what are we going to talk about today?
I figured maybe you were just going to ask me, like, what's it feel like to be Canadian or something? That, it's the first thing that came to my mind. But
yeah,
obviously you have a question.
And I feel like a lot of people will probably ask you before when you travel, right? For example, if you go to US and people normally would ask, where are you from? And
people love Canadians.
I'm sure.
People love Canadians. They love that I'm from Vancouver Island. Like, everyone knows about the island.
Is it?
Yeah.
Before we moved here, I thought Vancouver Island is part of Vancouver.
But people know Vancouver, people get excited.
Oh, Vancouver is
everyone knows
different.
someone.
You just say something. It's so funny because my auntie back home, she is, Taiwanese old lady, and she would say something like, oh, my friends, whoever, and she throw a name I don't even remember. She lives in Vancouver. I'm like, okay.
So excited.
It's like millions of people live there.
Yeah.
And she assumed that I would know her. And then, yeah, it's just funny.
It's so exciting.
I think my biggest question is like, how do you spot a Canadian in wild?
Okay, the first thing that came to mind was like flannel.
The jackets?
Getting those boots that everyone wears.
The Dr. Martens?
Yeah, no, those Australian boots.
Is it?
It's like the boot. It's the winter boot everybody has. I think it's made in Australia.
Okay. If the person don't speak, and how do you going to like...
I don't think you can.
Oh.
I know. If a person doesn't speak, how am I supposed to spot them? I don't know.
Okay.
I couldn't tell you.
If I were in a room with a bunch of Asian...
Okay, yeah.
I kind of can tell based on the dressing, right? How they dress.
Casual.
And
we dress casual.
Yeah.
But you know what? But then I also feel like, okay, where in Canada are you from? Because people are a lot more dressier. So that's why it's hard. There's so many ethnicities. People dress up, people dress down, and casual is totally accepted here.
In BC, where we are.
Oh, yeah, in BC.
Which province or which place in Canada you think the people tend to overdress or dress like more smart?
Vancouver or Toronto?
In the east? Yeah.
Yeah, Vancouver,
East side.
Toronto, maybe.
And a lot of people actually dress the jersey, right? The hockey jersey.
For sure. Yeah, when it's like the hockey games and stuff. But like, it's kind of fun to get all dressed up because no one does that here, hey? Like on the island, no one
You
goes
do.
super dressy.
Maybe in Victoria.
I don't see it. When I went to Vancouver,
yeah,
you see people dressed up. Dresses, heels. And...
Right. It's just like you can see a lot of videos on Instagram, social media. There was have a lot of videos about the lady dressed up in Paris.
Oh, sure. The influence of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in Vancouver, I just can't. I couldn't see that's a category even for dressing.
Yeah, it's casual or dressed up. That's just what it is. Maybe we're just old as well.
We are not. We're not old.
That's it.
Nowadays, I would say, okay, let's put a number, 35 to 40 years old.
Yeah.
It's a new 28.
I think so.
So?
Yeah, and people don't look their age anymore.
Exactly. It's just a facial is very different, and
people are more health conscious now. And I don't know, they care about what they put. They invest more in their skincare, I guess, right? Like,
right.
Well, how would you spot a Canadian?
The same. I think the boots and the jacket, the toque.
Oh, yeah. I love a toque.
And you guys say toque, right?
Yeah.
Toque.
A toque is just so cozy. I just love it. Even if it's not super cold outside, I love a toque.
Yeah, it's just accessory. Spot a person dressed up like Canadian, and also, of course, the way they speak, right?
Oh, yeah. Their accent.
Honestly, I still find it's hard for me to tell the difference between Canadian accent and American accent. I hope it's not the offensive question.
I think, yeah, it depends what state.
Right.
Right? Because some states, you're like, you hear the accent and you're like, oh, I know.
Yeah, you're very American.
But
yeah.
like East Coast, you would know when someone is from the East Coast because they have accents.
Like a French accent?
French or like, how about like Manitoba? Like they
Right.
have an accent.
Okay. I feel like the West Coast is more like American.
Yeah.
Like, can I say that?
I could see that. You can see
Yeah.
that. Yeah, totally.
There are different slangs, the
I
local
was
slangs.
just thinking that.
Yeah, I know the biggest one is loonie, toonie, and
What are you talking about?
loonie, toonie for the coins.
Oh
my
yeah,
God, what's your-
more to? I think I
Yeah.
don't know what you're. Even
This is-
a loonie or a toonie. Yeah,
Yeah.
the words.
Right, I'm so sorry. You see, I'm start apologizing because Canadian apologize a lot.
Oh, that's also another one. Yeah.
Yeah, you say sorry a lot.
I think I do. Do you think we're really polite though? Because that's the
I
stereotype
would say yes.
polite. But I feel like Americans are polite too. Like my, my first-hand experiences, person to person.
Mhm.
I haven't had a bad experience like person to person.
Maybe I just had some not so
Okay,
pleasant
yeah,
experience.
Yeah.
And in general, people here are super, super friendly. I was like driving almost like in the woods, right? A lot of woods here.
Mm.
And people look at you, even you're driving, you're not sure you're actually seeing each other, but they will still like give you a wave or just say hi. And
Yeah.
It's-
Is that nice?
it's really nice, but isn't sometimes give you some like pressure? I don't know.
But you know what? People are mean everywhere too. I think, yeah, people can be mean.
Yeah.
Too.
But by far, I haven't had any really bad experience
No.
with like rude Canadian. And then people normally just hold the door for you. And
But what about the contrast between Vancouver Island and Vancouver?
is it different?
Oh my, I immediately think of the bus. Like people on the buses
Right.
on the island, they're so nice. But in Vancouver, everyone is just go, go, go. They're about themselves.
Yeah.
They may hit you and like not even apologize.
Is it possible it's just a city issue? It's like every
Right.
city will be like
Right.
that. I'm just
I'm
thinking.
a small town, that's why.
I do see that. It's different.
You're right. That's
Yeah.
a big city.
And especially there are so many, I don't know if I can say that, but a lot of people like immigrants
Mm.
nowadays live in Vancouver, even on the island. And sometimes you kind of just don't really see true Canadian anymore. Can I put it this way? Because it's very hard. That's why I feel like this question is genuine, a big question. It's like nowadays, how do we spot a true Canadian? Because a Canadian can be looking just like Asian, but
Whoa.
they live here for
Yeah.
generations, and
Mm.
they're raised and born. And
Maybe like being Canadian it's just like freedom.
okay, why would you say that?
I think there's freedom to go where you want. You can do what you want. You can't say what you want. No one can do that everywhere, right?
Why not?
Well, you know what? If you say it in a nice way
Okay.
and you say it constructively,
Mm-hmm.
you can. Yeah, I think being Canadian is freedom. It's freedom. It's
I wonder sometimes is it because Canadian being polite is because of the language? The reason I'm saying that, I notice a lot of European, for example, maybe from people from Amsterdam, because we were in Amsterdam last year for business trip, and the people we encountered, just the way they speak is very different. They speak very good English,
yeah.
but the way they construct
Yeah.
the sentence and the mindset is very European. So I would still see the
It's a-
difference, right?
It's the cultural difference.
They're very direct. They just
Well,
like say
yeah.
what they want.
Yeah.
And
I think it's a culture thing, hey?
right.
That's their culture is being direct and like that. And we
Okay,
as
so what-
Canadians are-
What would you say if European being direct, and
Yeah.
what would you describe true Canadian, apart from you say being freedom?
Yeah, I think we can be direct, but we say it really nicely, right? You got to
Okay.
think about how you say it. But obviously, people are also just direct. Like, I am direct. It
In the
depends
good-
on your personality.
Yeah, but you never feel like you're hurtful.
I don't know. It depends who you say it to because
And-
people
yeah.
can take offense.
But in general,
I think you can be direct. It's just how you say it. I think it's how you say it. You don't think so, Sonia?
I wonder sometimes most of Canadians don't really say what they think.
Okay, you're right. I don't know.
I'm going deeper. I'm going to like open up like onions.
Why is that? Are people afraid of
Hurting other people?
Yeah, they don't want to hurt other people, or they're afraid of how they'll be perceived. They don't know how to say it. Like, so I also agree with you there. So I'm all over the place.
Now we're so fucked. Like, what the? So who we are? So what's wrong to be so direct? And nothing wrong, right? But then why Canadian don't be like that way?
Okay, do you think like people need to be taught that, or like I'm just like I don't know why. Are we not taught that? Are we people pleasing?
I feel like it's just because I try to figure out like where's it from? Like we all often say Canada is like built by all the different countries, is like a big melting pot,
That is correct. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So we bring very different cultures into this land and shape a different way. But and somehow everyone become very super friendly and polite and not really say being direct, you know?
Is that our culture? Like, is that where does it come from?
Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
the question.
Yeah, that's a big question. I want to know how you're going to find what's a uniquely Canadian behavior or unspoken rule that you learn as a child. Like we talk about holding the door.
Do you think like helping your neighbor?
Okay.
I feel that in my life, people were good to each other.
Yeah, it's the community, right? I think this, especially the community we are here.
People want the community. You can find community in so many places.
Right.
People always look for that.
Do you think the way of people supporting each other has changed? Over times?
I think so. I think you see that more today. Yeah, people supporting people supporting local.
Right.
So
yes.
huge,
It's huge. Yes.
Obviously, definitely
like a local business, especially.
It's so you're so aware of it now, especially because of the tariffs now,
right.
too.
Yeah.
But that's always been a thing, right? Support local. That's a thing. That's like a slogan. Yeah, I mean, people love the outdoors. They appreciate the outdoors. That's why people live here. That's why people live here.
It's so beautiful here. I think this is one of the beautiful places on earth, I must say. I haven't really visited a lot of places, so I probably cannot say that easily. But I live in Europe, Asia, and I visit states, some different places. And I would say BC is incredible.
Yes. Anywhere in BC, people appreciate it for sure.
Yeah.
Did I answer the question?
I think so. Yeah. Thank you.
What are other unique Canadian behaviors?
That you see, just go back to where we were talking, is like holding door is because they're being polite. It's kind of like the same thing. And then you guys just emphasizing that. Just like emphasizing being polite and being friendly. That's why you're helping other people, you're helping your community, and you holding door for other people. It's kind of special, isn't it?
It is. I think it's the winters too. Some people appreciate the winters. They're all about that.
Okay. What do you mean? Like appreciate winter, like celebrate the Christmas more, or just
like ice skating,
right? Yes.
Skiing.
Okay. The outdoor,
the mountains.
the outdoor sports.
People appreciate that. Yeah, and I think people have like pride in being Canadian. People are proud to be Canadian.
It is.
So you should be.
Yes. Yeah. The funny thing is that because you're now talking about outdoor sports, it reminds me of the hockey. Because I still remember when we just moved here, we watched the game, and on the TV, I'm just like, I cannot watch, because I'm like, what the heck? The puck is so small. What I'm actually looking, and it's almost like you're watching a golfing. People playing golf. It's like, what the heck? Why are people so obsessed with this sport? And now I actually get it. I get it. We've been supporting Oilers because they were like in Stanley Cup, and you want Canadian team do well. It's just like Blue Jays, right?
Yeah.
I'm not the baseball fan, but
I'm not into hockey.
if there any
Anytime it
game,
comes on
yeah,
and the connects are, you get the spirit.
exactly.
It's
Yeah.
just so much fun.
It is. I think sport is very unique way to unite the whole nation. The reason I'm saying that is because I also been witnessing the different sport where we still live in South Africa, and the biggest sport in SA is rugby.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, I didn't understand rugby, how they just, like scrum. What was that for? But then after 2 years live there and I can understand the game, I become the fan.
It brings people together.
Exactly.
You find a community. It's so much fun.
So I think sports kind of,
Yes. Yeah.
that's
a
one thing.
big identity.
That's a big one.
But
the
that's
hockey, yeah.
Yeah. So many people identify with sports. That's just like,
Right.
that's just worldwide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People actually talk about the milk bag mystery.
Yeah.
Please walk me through it because I actually never seen the milk in the bag.
That's so nostalgic.
Can you
And I love
get
you
that?
said that.
Yeah, can you get that
Well,
at the grocery store nowadays? I don't see them.
I don't know where
Huh.
in the province it's offered anymore, but that was something as a kid where it came in bags. And I honestly don't know why it came in bags. I don't know if it was
Yeah.
cost or if it was just a thing, but yeah.
Yeah, apparently you still can get the milk
Right.
in bag in maybe East Coast,
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
But now I don't see any
Why did we
here.
switch to cartons?
Maybe because the bag is plastic. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a part of my childhood though.
Yeah.
The milk bags.
So what else you think like it's quite bring you like childhood memory? Like
Well, I mean, technology is so advanced, but
Correct.
there's fond memories without the advancements of technology for
mhm.
anybody,
Mhm.
Yes, because the social media and everything is so big now.
Right.
You didn't have that back in the day, right?
And
And
we
you-
were happier. We are fine.
And you call people on your landline.
Yes.
You go on MSN.
And then yes, I remember that.
MSN,
Yeah.
yeah.
MSN.
It
We
was-
have that.
It was fun. It was so nostalgic.
It's so
I'm
different.
glad that was a part of our childhood.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of which, like I don't know if you heard that book. It's called Anxious Generation.
Oh my, that is
That book
now.
that book is apparently is
It's even my phone. I can't put my phone away.
That's a
It's so
problem.
terrible. I'm kind of bored. I start scrolling on my phone, and I'm really trying to in the mornings. I don't want to be on my phone. I want to put it away. It's so bad.
It's sometimes really hard, hey? It's
Because I
like
feel like, oh, what if someone needs to get a hold of me? But it's like, what? There's nothing. There's
no.
no
No.
emergency.
We were just like want to check the social media. Definitely has some problem and issues for the youngsters, for the young kids.
I can't imagine
Yeah.
the anxiety for them.
Right. They kind of being exposed to the digital world much younger age when their mind and body and physically, mentally not ready for it. A certain content, it just forced them to grow up early, I think. Kind of dangerous.
I think so. You can get so influenced on social media when you're so young. It's
Right.
just-
The books I just talked about, the anxious generation, I think the main key point for the book or takeaway is like nowadays the parents don't let their kids to play in the complex or in the fields or at the park by themselves, but they say, hey, you can spend hours on your iPad and you don't know what they're actually looking or talking to.
Yeah.
So which one is actually more dangerous? You
Well,
know?
the people interaction is a skill that people need to have. So we
Right.
need to-
But
Which
yeah.
one's more dangerous?
I think the social media,
Yeah.
the digital world, definitely more like harmful
Yeah.
to the kids.
When are you going to give your kids cell phones?
I would say 16. No, I'm
I was
dreaming.
16 when I got my cell phone.
I think 16, but
That's fine.
it's a subtle. It's almost like black and white. It's hard, honestly, because nowadays the kids would say like,
Probably 14. They'll probably want a cell phone. When they're 14 to
yeah,
tell a
but
friend.
if they don't have, they're losing out. So they become an issue.
Yeah.
And they got bullied, and
Sure.
it's a hard one. It's a tough one.
They're not in the know.
Mm-mm.
When I was younger too, if you didn't have a cell phone, like you weren't in the know.
Yeah,
You didn't know what parties were going on.
exactly. No
How's-
one invited you because you're freak. You don't have
Yeah.
phone.
Yeah,
and-
your Friday night, you don't know what's going on
yeah,
because you're not at home at your landline. Like,
yeah. It's hard.
Yeah.
But speak of which, you just said talking about party. It reminds me of one of my friends. She is also from Taiwan. We used to chat because she now lives in Vancouver. She said like after she moved to Vancouver, the party or night lifestyle is so different, changing, huge. Like you guys don't really go out, go to the club, nightclub, or just kind of hang out at home, right?
I don't know what young people are doing now because I'm too old for the nightclubs now.
I heard about one thing. Nowadays, young people, they also stop drinking. They drink matcha latte. It's a thing.
Yeah. Well, okay, so where we live, there's no nightclubs.
We have a lot of farms.
There's farms, just not
And farm
nightclubs.
stands.
Yeah, but I think
You can get fresh eggs.
young people still go out. I think they do.
Really? What do they do?
I don't know. I'm not friends with people in their 20s, like early 20s. I don't know if they're going out.
Right. You remember there, I think last year or maybe this year, we have a lot of like the Northern Lights. One of our guy used to work for us. He's only like 22. So they were like drive a bucky. Do you guys say bucky?
I don't know.
A truck. Sorry, that's the South African slang. So they would just hop on their truck and they just drive and to chase the lights. Yeah, I think if we were younger, we would probably do the same thing.
I
right?
think people would still do that, Sonia.
Yeah,
People do that.
yeah.
It's just you have kids, you can't really. Maybe
If they're too young.
you could call me and we could do that. I would be down for that.
Oh yeah,
That's so much fun.
exactly.
Any age
Right.
would be into that.
Yeah, and then maybe get some McDonald's, chasing the lights.
Sure, that's epic.
Talking about food, Canadian. What Canadian cuisine? Because I'm just thought about.
Yeah.
We were talking about food earlier. All I know is poutine.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else?
It's so stereotypical. Who said poutine was the...
Who invented?
Who eats that? The French people eat poutine. Canadian people like Indian food.
We love Indian food.
We love Indian food.
Yeah.
What?
See, like there's no such a like.
There's no... People love everything. People love food. They love ethnic foods.
Mhm,
all
like
over.
a Asian food,
Asian food,
Vietnamese,
Indian food,
yeah,
Thai food. People
Yep.
love...
right. When you think about French, you will have French cuisine and you have lots of butter, pastry, but if we're now going to talk about Canadian food, it's really hard to categorize. I think.
Canada's multicultural, right?
Right.
That's why. Sushi, I think Canadians like sushi.
Yes, we do. Oh, not
We love
me, but
sushi.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
we
guys
love
love
sushi.
sushi. The one thing is like you guys say double when you order coffee.
Yeah.
And where did this all start? Do you know?
Well, I think it started with Tim Hortons, right? Like
Okay.
double cream, double sugar.
Okay.
That was never me. But I think that's like a
That's so-
Tim Hortons thing. It's a
Yeah.
double.
They also have a triple, isn't it?
Oh my
I
God.
think it's so much sugar.
Oh. A triple. I've never heard that.
Kind of
Ooh.
crazy. It's quite hard to put a category for Canadian food.
There's
Yeah,
no-
for sure.
Yeah. We can just go with poutine. We'll just go there. That's why when I went to Montreal, I did not eat poutine.
Okay, what do you
You know,
eat?
you and I should go to Montreal.
I would love to.
We should just go, even for 4 days. We should go in the summer. We would have so much fun.
What can you do in Montreal?
Ooh, Montreal.
Last time, what
There's
did you do?
well, when you were there was so much like free like events and like concerts just going around the city in the summertime. There's markets, there's shopping, there's breweries. There's so much history there.
Like museums
There's
and
museums, and you can go to Quebec
okay.
and
And most of the people there speak French, right? So
oh well, if
Quebec.
you major cities.
yeah.
Like
okay.
me, I was fine speaking English. It's not
Okay.
like I went off into like the village or
Yeah, the
something.
town.
Yeah, people were friendly. I thought
Right.
they were so friendly in Montreal. The hospitality was great.
Okay. I would love to go. Because it's just so many places in BC that you can explore, right?
In BC too, sure.
Yeah, like BC, like it's so much to see.
Yeah. But I feel like if we go to Montreal, we don't need to plan anything. We can just fly there and there's so much stuff for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it expensive for the hotel, you think? What's the living cost between East and West, you think?
I don't know.
Oh, it's maybe the same.
I don't know.
But then, like, go eating out like quite similar or
Okay, eating out was a little expensive because obviously we were like in the city, so they
Right.
charged you a
Mhm.
lot. And Old Quebec was like expensive because it's a big tourist destination,
right?
but it's like little Europe, Sonia. I think you would really like it.
Oh, really, I
Yeah, we
really
should
love it.
go.
Have you actually heard they say more donuts per capita?
Whoa.
So apparently Canada consistently ranks as one of the countries with the most donut shops per capita in the world. I believe so because
Whoa.
maybe Tim Hortons, they're just
Oh.
everywhere, right?
Well, they are everywhere. They're in every single
Yeah.
coffee shop, and there's so much. There's like bougie donuts too.
Yeah, what kind of bougie donuts?
Oh God, is it called Empire? Empire
Okay.
Donuts?
Okay, tell me more.
Well,
I never tried that.
I've never. 'Cause
What
I
does
try
it
to
look
stay away from
like?
them. They're just like glorious donuts.
Like
They're
a
overdone.
glaze. That's super sweet.
The toppings, the flavors. That's what it looks like. And we have a lot of ice cream shops too in
Yes.
downtown. I feel like on every corner there's like an ice cream shop right
Yeah.
next to each other.
Huh. So maybe Canadian also sweet tooth.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Sweet teas. And but being on Vancouver Island, we're so it's such a tourist destination that we
Yep.
have those shops. I don't know. I'm not a big donut person though.
Yeah.
I try to eat healthy.
My family, they visit this summer and I say to them, you must try Tim Hortons, even though personally, I don't really think they are like
No,
amazing.
they're not.
But they kind of, yeah, but they kind of like, if you never tried Tim
Yeah.
Hortons, you
Yeah.
you didn't visit, right? The place.
Their
It's
coffee
kind
is
of,
good.
Is it?
I like
Tim
I'll
Hortons?
take that over Starbucks. Their
Yeah.
donuts are fine.
And the next one is polar bear gel. Have you heard that before? It's interesting how apparently in Churchill, Manitoba, often called the polar bear capital of the world, they have a unique facility, a polar bear gel, where problem bears are held temporarily before being relocated, ensuring the safety of both bears and residents. I never heard that.
I never, but I like that they do that.
It's kind of sweet, isn't
It's
it?
fun. It's not like they don't like kill them. They're just like
It's
we're
polar
gonna
bear.
relocate you.
Yeah, it's not like grizzly bear. Like we'd be kind of scared. Have you ever seen bear in your life in Canada?
A bear?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Well, I have Up Island in Port Alberni because they have more bears there, right? Up Island.
Okay.
But polar bears can be aggressive.
Yes,
and,
yes,
any
of
bear
course.
could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen a bear.
The grizzly?
No, I just a brown bear.
Isn't brown bear is grizzly?
Okay, I don't know the difference. That's so sad. What? Also, as being a Canadian, you need to know the difference between all the bears, and I can't. I don't.
Really?
And you need to know how
you
behave.
react.
Yeah,
Yes.
you need to know that.
So maybe you know this, I don't know. The black bear and the brown bear, apparently if you see the black bear, you freeze. Is it?
Okay, I can't remember.
Oh god.
Okay.
We should check and then I will let you know. Do you have a Canadian joke that only another Canadian would understand or find hilarious?
Well, like dad jokes are always funny.
Okay.
Dad, I don't have one. I can't literally think, but people love a dad joke.
Kind of dad.
Those lame jokes.
The nerdy dad or like businessman dad.
Sure.
Or
those are always funny.
Or trucker dad. Because they're all kind of very different.
Sure. Yeah, I don't know trucker dad, but just like the lame dad jokes.
Okay. So today we can assure Reena is not true Canadian. I'm joking.
I'm also Indian Canadian.
Yeah.
So I think that's a difference.
Okay.
Difference maybe because there's also culture. Like you're asking a lot of questions, but like people's culture and the way that they're brought up influences all these questions.
But do you see yourself Canadian or Indian Canadian?
I guess it's like both. Like Canadian. First and foremost, right?
Right.
But Indian because of my culture.
Okay.
I see things like differently and I'm brought up in like a different culture. There's not a lot of Indian people on the island and there's not a lot of Indian events here.
Right.
So that influences you, right?
Mm-hmm.
And whereas in bigger cities like Vancouver, there's way more going on there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting. it's like only a ferry away, but there's like way more culture in Vancouver.
It is.
You know?
On the island, it's kind of everyone just living in the bubble. It's sort of way. In a nice, cozy bubble.
Sure. Yeah.
Every time we take the ferry to Vancouver, and then it's like, wow.
There's so many cultures, different people,
Yeah.
different ethnicities,
Mhm.
you know?
I like Vancouver. Yeah.
Maybe people are more open, you know,
Right.
because there's just, it's more prevalent over there.
Mhm. But would you consider to live in Vancouver?
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing. A lot of people live on the island wouldn't.
Couldn't even afford to live in Vancouver.
Even probably on the island, right? Just like a lot of people complain
Oh, yeah, even on the island.
on the island. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's I can see. I would say every major cities
Yeah.
all have some level of problems, you know, drugs and homeless people. It's quite sad.
I like the way, like the slower pace of life I like here. Yeah.
It's very interesting because I would say even 5 years ago, before I moved here, I wouldn't imagine I can handle this quietness. It's really quiet. When I still remember the first night we are here,
Yeah.
I thought myself, oh my gosh, I couldn't even hear any noise of motorbike. Because where I'm from, Taiwan, you can hear motorbike, you can hear convenience stores. Because when you walked in the door, it has like ching, it has noises. It's just so busy 24/7. And here, I was jokingly say to my friends that I can even hear my heartbeat.
Do you miss that? How busy it was?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a busy mind person. If I'm in that kind of environment, it give me more even ideas or things to create.
Sure.
It pushes me in a good way. Like, hey, I need to be like, pick up my pace. I need to think something different. But in the same time, I do find myself so familiar. When I got here, I feel like I lived here before. You know, this kind of weird vibe.
Good.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Probably from previous life.
Oh, Tanya, that's such a good sign. It's
Yeah.
to be.
Exactly. Because like when I live in South Africa, it's different. I feel like anxious. I feel scared.
Well, yeah, I
felt-
mean, South Africa.
It's beautiful.
Okay.
Okay. The people are so funny and so kind. They jumping, they dancing by we say robot,
Okay.
which is by the traffic lights.
Okay.
They will give you the free windshield washing. I just never find that it's going to be my home forever. But now, maybe I just aging, right? I just get to the point like, you know what? I'm happy where I am. But it's a tough one because I still missing my home every day. I think about my friends. I think of all my family, friends back home, and I still go on social media looking at their news.
Yeah.
And
that's your home.
Yeah, and be angry with the certain political situation happening right there that I cannot do shit. You know, I cannot do anything. And I still feel like I've been connected to the country. In the same time, I find it's content living here and I must, you know, start my new life, new circle. I don't know. It's a tough one. It's
That's
really
because that's your home. You're always
never. Yeah, it's always be.
It's always going to be there. You know what I mean?
Right. That's why you will be my first guest, and I will be interview more people, maybe immigrants living in Canada, and I want to find how they feel. You know, how they feel settled in, how they find this country and why they are here. And
it's interesting.
Right.
I'd like to listen to that.
Especially like, you know, I have a lot of friends that also live overseas and the daily struggles there for
That's
sure.
just what I was going to say.
Mm-hmm.
The struggle is there, finding like your identity or like how you fit in or your community,
Right.
you know, or trying to build your life.
Right. But it definitely gets easier.
Yeah.
As time, you know,
Yeah.
as we go, of course. So for those people who would like to live overseas, if you're listening to this episode, I just want to say that first thing, go travel to that places and feel how you feel.
Yeah.
For short term. And then if you are already in the new country, just be patient. It will never be easy.
Yeah.
As your home country.
Yeah.
But you know, no matter where you are, you always have different struggles and different issues and even you are back home and
Yeah.
you have
Yeah.
different things.
And there's also positives about moving to a new city or country, right?
Right.
Like job perspective
Mhm.
or like your health
Mhm.
or like school. It can be fun too. It can be exciting. And I think it's important to try. Like when you
Mhm.
move to a new place, like try to make your community, like go to events, try to meet new people.
Okay.
Try to like make friends, courses, I don't know,
Right.
go take a dance class or like join a gym where you can meet people,
Mhm.
like get those experiences.
But honestly, like even I go to gym sometimes, but I never had the chance to speak to anyone.
Yeah.
So it's tough. And
Yeah.
so what do you think about Canadian social life? Is it easy to make friends? We can drink.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's easier. I don't think it's easy. I don't think
Exactly.
so. No.
Yeah.
You need to like people already, sometimes they already have their friend groups,
Okay. Mhm.
or it's cliquey,
Mhm.
so I think it's hard, or people just have the same friends as they've always had growing up.
Right.
But I think this is a lot of outgoing people out there and people that
Mhm.
want to make new connections.
Mhm.
And so you just need to try, just go out,
Yeah.
and go where, I don't know, maybe find something you're passionate about, if it's a sport or if it's in art, and it will attract those people that have the same interest as you. And that's where like
Mhm.
friendship can begin. Maybe just like do what you're passionate about and just
Right.
go from there.
Right. Would you consider to relocate to different places?
I don't think so.
You're
Because
happy
my
where you are.
family's here, so I
Yeah.
just like feel so settled here. I appreciate growing up here.
Yeah, it is really beautiful
Yeah.
here. So
And you,
So,
Sonia, do you
yeah.
feel okay? Or
yeah, no, I'm done with moving around.
This is it.
Honestly,
This is
this is it
Yeah.
because we've been moving. I after the university, and I had a job in Taiwan for 2 years, and I moved to China for 3 years, 3.5 years. I work over there, and that's how I met my husband. Then we decided to move back to South Africa. Then we moved back to Taiwan again because I felt pregnant.
Yes.
And then we had our firstborn and second in Taiwan. We lived there for 5 years.
Yeah.
And then we decided, okay, we really need to make the last move for both of us.
Yeah.
And because we tried my husband's country, right?
Yeah.
It didn't work.
Yeah.
And then we also tried my country. It didn't work.
You guys tried.
Yes, that's why I feel like it's fair.
Yeah.
Now we say, okay, we both tried
Yes.
and didn't work out, and then we need to find somewhere neutral so we can
Yeah.
start over
Yeah.
together
Yeah.
without someone has more beneficial from that country, right? Because if I'm living in Taiwan, I feel comfortable because I'm so familiar with it.
Of course.
And then it's going to be so hard for him to
Yeah.
adapt.
Yeah. I think you guys made the right choice.
Yes. I feel the same way.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't imagine almost 4 years ago when we moved here, I would sit here with a Canadian beautiful lady here and talk about this.
Can you believe it's been 4 years? I
It-
feel like
it's-
it's just, I feel like you've
yeah.
been here for like a few years, but it's really,
But it's like, yeah, it's getting 4
can
years.
you believe that?
And
4
it's
years.
quick. And I will still feel grateful,
Yeah.
even though there are, things we're still learning. But
Do you feel like you are, I don't know, do you feel like you're fitting in, or do you feel like you could
on it, it's
Needy?
yeah,
I don't know.
it's interesting question because I saw a post from social media. There's a Taiwanese lady who I don't know her. I don't
Yeah.
know nothing about her, but she was sharing that to be able to make white friends in Canada, it's so important for her.
Yeah.
This kind of comments
Okay.
or make Canadian, not necessarily white friend,
Okay.
but real Canadian, not immigrants.
Yeah.
It's such a almost the goal of life. She wants to achieve that, and I find that it's interesting mindset for the immigrants like me. Would like to say, you know what? I really need to just fit in,
Yeah.
and they
yeah.
try so hard.
Yeah.
But from my experience, by far, I would say maybe because I'm married to a South African.
Yeah.
It's not someone also from Taiwan. We share the same culture. So I have been already kind of shaped differently
Sure.
in terms of the culture
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say I'm very Asian, but I wouldn't say I'm very Western. But I'm kind of in the middle
Yeah.
because I've been exposed to like both
To
to
so many
everything.
cultures, yeah.
Yeah, so when I saw that comments on the social media, it just made me think a lot. Why would people would try so hard? But I get that because they want to feel like they belong.
Yeah, they want to fit in.
Exactly.
They want to fit in.
I do. I also want to feel like I'm fitting in. And I do feel like most of my friends, like you and other friends I have through daycare's moms group, and you guys all Canadian are all very nice and kind to me. And I wouldn't say I need to look for specific nationality, like
No.
I have to find Canadian, or I have to find Taiwanese friend. No, to me, I just want to build my own
Your
like
community,
circle.
your own friendship. Yeah.
Yeah,
And people like you because of you.
yeah.
They want to be friends with you.
Mhm.
And I also get if people, I guess I get if people want to be friends with Canadians, like if you're an immigrant, because you just
Yeah.
want to like fit in.
Right.
You want to be in that life.
Yeah.
And you're surrounded by it in
Mhm.
like work or school or whatever activities you're doing,
Yeah.
you know, because that's like the way of life here. So I guess I kind of get that. You
Right.
don't want to feel like isolated or something.
Yeah. And then I kind of growing up, I learned the English from school, and they taught us American English.
Uh-huh.
So I used to sound like very American.
Okay.
And I live in South Africa, and I changed my accent. And now I kind of like, I don't want to change anymore. I want to be myself, even though I'm going to show my true accent. People would find, oh, you're not native speaker. That's the reason that today I feel like it's such a big step for me to have a podcast with you today. Honestly, I really need to thankful and just appreciate you would like to do this with me because it gave me so much confidence.
Yeah.
Before that, I will say to my husband, saying, no way, I'm going to just do the podcast in Mandarin because that's where I feel comfortable.
Sure.
But then the other day, I just feel like why I need to feel ashamed of, like to not be able to speak just like native speaker.
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything. I just want to, for those people who also now learning the new languages, I just want to say to you guys that, keep speaking, keep learning, and keep making mistakes.
That's right.
Because if you don't make mistakes, you never learn, right?
And, like you speak well and you can explain yourself well. So we understand, like.
Thank you.
I don't think anyone cares. Like, I would hope no one cares about your accent. I don't think anybody cares, really. Everyone's got a freaking accent. You know what I mean?
Like a toonie loonie.
Yeah, loonie toonie. Yeah, I don't think anybody cares. And, like, you're intelligent, you're intellectual, and you can have a conversation. Right?
You can say something deep.
And if you didn't have any of those things, and maybe no one would really want to talk to you. If you can't hold a conversation or something.
Right.
But yeah, just like practice. And if you like speak your like true feelings, I think that's what people care about. That's how people connect.
Oh, wow.
Like, don't be afraid. Just speak your true feelings because that's how you're going to connect with somebody else and that's how you're going to make friends.
Right.
Like.
So that's why like Canadians should stop being so polite.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Like, you should be yourself. Speak what you want. And then we can all feel like not so timid by you guys. And then we can actually make true connection,
That's
right?
How you make connections.
Yeah.
And that's how you feel good about yourself. That's how you make whoever you're talking with feel good about yourself and like you have a good experience.
But I still cannot imagine one day I see the Canadian not holding the door for others. I don't think that will happen.
Yeah, we do.
You guys do it.
That's like, it's rude if you don't.
Yeah.
It's like unbelievable.
Beautiful place and with the beautiful people. And I'm really grateful for that.
I'm grateful for you.
Oh gosh. How I'm going to finish this though? I think that's about it.
Yeah.
It's being yourself.
Yeah.
And try not to isolate yourself, right?
Yeah, don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid.
Yeah.
And just step out and just make changes. That's one thing. Last year, this time, I was so depressed and I tried to figure out a way to help myself. And I cannot believe this podcast now we are doing the 23 episode since June.
That was fast.
It is, right? So I'm glad I did it. I'm sure the person or whoever you're listening, you want to do something, just do it. even start small.
Mhm.
Even it's gonna take you forever. But I believe nowadays people use GPT. So you can learn a lot of stuff.
You can, yeah.
And you can achieve so much. But if you don't do anything, nothing will happen. So I think this is the takeaway of the day.
That's right.
So
Amen.
if you want to say anything to the audience or our listener in a Canadian way,
Yeah.
in Canadian accent, what would you say?
I would say just fucking do it. Just
Or just be brave, but
yeah, just do it, eh?
Just do it, eh?
Just do it, eh?
So it's A, not A. A?
A.
Like a,
A.
yeah.
E-H.
Yeah, EH.
Yeah. Just
Not hey.
No.
Oh.
Well, we say hey. I say hey.
Yeah. Because South Africans say hey.
We say hey, but it's kind of A.
It's A.
Yeah. I
Okay.
say A-N, hey. But just do it. And you know what? Just do it alone. If
Yeah.
you need to just do it alone.
If you feel
don't be
shy.
afraid.
Yeah.
Because then you're going to be so happy you did something and you're going to meet people on the way.
Right.
And you're going to have such a good time.
Sounds good. So what are you going to do next year? We're not talking about the new plans for next year, but I'm just saying like,
What do I want to do?
yeah. Now you don't have to worry about work.
Oh, I was just going to say something. I want to learn how to sew. That was kind of lame.
No, that's cool. I don't know how.
I want to make my own body.
What do you mean body?
Body care. I want to make my own lotions. Like,
Okay.
it's so.
Oh my
You
God.
just order your ingredients and you
I think you can.
You just sew something so simple.
Oh my! I think you just say something that light bulb, like silver. What do you say? That silver lining moment.
Or light bulb. It's so easy.
It's so you because Reena has literally a beautiful person that I know. She has a wonderful skin. I never seen other Canadian can have such a nice skin like you. Wish you guys can see her, and she's really beautiful, but she's taken, so just you know, don't worry about that. And yes, I think that can be something for you.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah, so organic and just,
it's just
like
doing your own thing, like whipping up your own lotions, your own scents. Just make it myself.
Yeah, and then
gift them to people.
And if one day you want to sell on the market, I can go with you.
Yeah. So how easy? It's so easy to
do this small business.
To get a booth at a market,
right?
Easy.
Yeah.
And to make your own lotions, and if no one buys it, then no one buys it, and then it's just not all mine.
Yeah. That sounds cool. So be happy, eh?
Be happy.
All right.
Just do it, eh?
Just do it, eh? I'll see you next episode. Okay, bye. Welcome back to the Dear Sonia Pen Pal Club. No, I cannot do this because normally I say that in Mandarin. Oh my gosh, it's so weird.